moving to the bottom of the South region, you have another Lady Vol who has been in play. Candace Parker takes on 10 seed Kevin Durant. Then the 2 seed Patrick Ewing, 15 seed Jerry Lucas. In his first season, Lucas scored 26 a game, made 64% of his shots. All the more impressive considering D1 as a whole just made 39% this season. That was the matchup. Here were the results as voted on by you, the viewer. Patrick Ewing. His first 4 years at Georgetown, Ewing led the Hoyas to 3 national title appearances and 1 championship. And then 10-seeded Kevin Durant also advanced. KD won the 2007 Wooden Award as a freshman and was also a consensus first-team All-American. So a much-anticipated matchup between Hoya Destroya and the Slim Reaper. I mean, look, you got a one-and-done, and you got an all-time great in Patrick Ewing. God, these guys were so good. Durant, 903 points, the second most all-time in Big 12 history. So, again, let's settle this debate. Seth Greenberg back with us. Who do you like, Durant versus Ewing?
Look, Durant was a scoring machine, but he played 1 year. Yeah, could he get a shot anytime he wanted? Was he a 6'10 jump shooter who could also run the floor? No doubt about it. But Patrick Ewing, are you kidding me? That dude ran the floor. He was one of the most dominant defensive players in the history of our game, right alongside Bill Russell. Oh, by the way, he could finish at the rim, and he had that little jump hook going over his left shoulder. Pat Ewing, 3 Final Fours and 3 Final Fours and 1 national championship. Pat Ewing, hands down. Kevin Durant, you've had a great career. You've won national championships in the NBA, but Pat Ewing is the winner.
Makes me sad that back in the day, the star players stayed for 4 years and not just one and done. Seth, we need you to stay right there because Elle's got the rest of this bracket.
I do. The bottom portion of the South. St. John's product. Chris Mullen, he's a 6 seed, taking on 11 seed Tamika Catchings. And in an interstate battle between MSU great Magic Johnson and Michigan's Glenn Rice. Rice's 184 points over 6 games in the 1989 tournament match still stands as the most productive stretch in tournament history. So who did the people choose? Come on. Come on, you knew who was coming. No surprises. It's Magic. He gets the nod over Glenn Rice. Just to remind you of what Magic was in college. He was nasty, and he helped the Spartans to that 79 title over Larry Bird in Indiana State. The other victor, Chris Mullen, Mully, still the career leading scorer in St. John's history with 2,440 total fans. Would you?
Oh,
tough guy. So that leads us to a 3-6 matchup now between Magic and Mully. Keep in mind, although assists weren't a stat yet, Johnson unofficially averaged 8 of them over his 2-year career. Meanwhile, Mully averaged 20 points as a senior, took home the Wooden Award, and led SJU to the 85 Final Four. So here we go, Coach. Who do you like to advance between this dream team duo?
This is a dream team duo, and you talk about Mully. Mully also played in the Olympic team in '84. I mean, you talk about that's how good he was. He had the greatest hands possible. But, and there's always a but, the but is Magic Johnson, he was the first positionless player. Yeah, Mully could get to the rim. Mully could shoot the 3. Mully had incredible hands. Mully was a winning player. He could lift you. But Magic Johnson, first of all, his game in the NCAA tournament against Larry Bird changed the way we looked at college basketball in the NCAA tournament. But the Magic Man, the first ever positionless player. 6'9", point guard, you could post up, could make shots. And if you look at the team he played with, Magic Johnson was obviously one of the legendary players in the history of our game. Not many of those other guys on that team that won the national championship went on to have very successful NBA careers. The Magic Man advances.
Yeah, so there it is, Coach. Confirming here on national television, you do believe in Magic.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.